As a child, I was not cared for so much as I was filed away like a document. A document fed into a shredding machine, fueled by the blood of the innocent. See, I am a Duplessis orphan. Now, Maurice Duplessis was the premier of Quebec in those days. He was the head of the Conservative Party. It was strong ties to the Catholic Church. As a matter of fact, it was in collusion with these charlatans of the Lord that Duplessis brought upon Quebec the grande noirceur, the great darkness. As a boy of 10, my mother and father took me to Montreal. I'd never seen anything so beautiful and bright and big and wonderful in my life. But when night falls in Montreal, the monsters come out to play. We were walking to dinner and were accosted by brigands in a back alley. My father was stabbed several times with a mugger's knife, and my mother's throat was slashed as if she were cattle. I was placed in an abandoned boys' home in Quebec. Boys whose lives had been destroyed. Provinces were responsible financially for all of the orphanages. The government was responsible for the mental institutions. So Duplessis and the church, they came up with a scheme to obtain more money by reclassifying the orphanages as mental health care facilities. And when nobody raised their voice in protest, why, they just shut down the orphanages and sent all the children, including me, to insane asylums. And so for the next 5 years, I was beaten, I was tortured, I was raped. I've had things in my mouth that no human being should ever taste. They never thought of me as a person, they just thought to use me. And use me they did. Priests, politicians, all bedarists, even the nurses and nuns and night watchmen, all of them witches, all are there to satisfy their most base physical and financial desires through the rectum and lips of a child. So with no one to answer to for their horrid crimes, these devils ran amok with my innocence. But at age 15, I escaped. Canada. I went to the United States, got on a boat, and never looked back. Until now. Yes. Man is a savage animal, Mr. Brighton.